Yo, what is up, you guys? It's the Michael Myers. Welcome back to a brand new live stream. So yeah, man. Actually, I am starting this one a little bit earlier, about 10 minutes early, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm gonna be doing just a little chill one, man. I know it's Monday, Memorial Day. Um, so yeah, I pretty much wanted to just start. I know for a lot of us, it's kind of for a lot of you guys, a lot of us, it's kind of like a 3 day weekend type of thing going on. So yeah, I just want to start it off by saying, man, hope you guys are having a good, chill Monday. A good Memorial Day, of course. We got to commend, for those who definitely fought for the country and stuff like that. That's why it's celebrated. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be doing a chill one. Nothing really in particular. I will be showing you guys. Uh, we could talk about some of the latest news, whatever's been going on. But I'm gonna be showing you guys also a few new scores, man. So yeah, actually, it's definitely not. It's only three new scores, DVDs, and yeah, I did get two of these during the weekend, and one of them I think I bought last week, but I actually haven't showed you guys. So actually, also I did mention it on my last live stream, um, but I just didn't have it on me. But yo, Chippy, yo, what's up, man? Happy Memorial Day, man. Appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, it's about to be June already, man. It's crazy. May is came in wet. Definitely came in wet. We're already in we're about to enter summer. So yeah, I mean, I definitely can't wait, for those hot ass days we're gonna get. I know for here in California, the weather's been kind of like bipolar, man. Like, this past week it was like kind of like it wasn't even hot. It was kind of like it wasn't cold, but it was just like cloudy. You know what I mean? Like, and I know it's supposed to be spring, pre-summer. We're like literally going into summer already. So I'm expecting it for it to start getting hot. Like today, the sun is out for sure. It is pretty hot. These past few days. Also on Saturday, the sun came out. But nothing crazy, dude. Like I said, I remember last year around this time, May, I was already like, damn, dude, this it's freaking hot. You know what I mean? But but yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Of course, it's that time of the year again, and you know what? To me, summer's like my least favorite out of the whole year. But the only good thing about summer, I will say, is that for me at least, it's kind of like a head up. It's kind of like a heads up that we're already heading towards October, man. Halloween season. To me, it kind of starts September. You know, so yeah, I mean, it's a good sign because summer's gonna go by quick. Next thing you know, it's August. August is kind of like late August is what I consider like, we're getting ready for it. So yeah, man. So yeah, definitely. I mean, you guys know how time flies, man. So next thing you know, it's gonna be October season, which I can't wait. It really does, man. Still haven't seen Late Night with the Devil. You know what, Chippy? Me neither. I did look it up. Like I think it was the other day. I think it said like in September, but I didn't even know if it was an official date. You know what I mean? But yeah, I did read something around the lines of September, which, if you ask me, is quite some time. But like I mentioned, like we kind of talked about in my last live stream, I kind of noticed, man, with a lot of these new movies that been doing good, successful wise, they take longer for their physical media releases. So maybe that might be the case. Like I said, I kind of read it. I kind of read up September. Like, but I said I don't think it's official. It's the official date. I looked it up, man, because I kind of remembered, like, you know, about we haven't even have gotten a date. But yeah, my computer's actually charging right now. I will be give it a few more minutes. I'll turn it on and relook it up, man. But hey, it's about time, Chippy. Hey, I want to rewatch it so damn badly. Um, I loved it. I really did like it, man. Late Night with the Devil. Yo, Joseph, what's up, man? I just watched Strangers Chapter 1. That awesome, man. Definitely let us know what you thought about it. I actually did see it, man. I did see it opening night. And you guys know me. I don't really go opening nights. But this Thursday night, man, I mean, I was free. I had nothing to do. I was just chilling outside, and we're like, screw it, let's go. And yeah, it was all right. I mean, like I said, to me, I wasn't the biggest fan of it. To be honest, uh, I know some people, majority of the people I've seen, kind of didn't really like it. But I also seen a nice handful of people that, despite the dislike and the the critic it's been getting, a nice handful of people actually did like it. So, if you enjoyed it, it's all good. Definitely, like I said, I think if you're really into that slasher aspect, you would like the new Strangers movie. You know what I mean? Like, it does the trick. Like I mentioned in my movie review, it does the trick as a slasher movie. By that aspect, you'll have fun with it for sure. You know what I mean? So yeah, my favorite is summer. That's awesome, man. Yeah, don't get me wrong, Joseph. Summer's a great time, especially this year, man. I'm definitely trying to be more active on summer. More. Be more busy. Be more active. You know what I mean? Be more outside. These past couple of summers they didn't really do much, man. So I definitely want to enjoy the sunshine a little bit more, especially that I'm in California, man. Come on, like I really gotta go out there. But yeah, man, like I said, hope you guys are doing good, man. Hope you guys are having a good Memorial Day. Definitely let me know what you guys are gonna do today. I'm gonna just chill. I might watch. I do plan on watching some of these new movies I bought. There's also a few I will be rewatching that I've been trying to rewatch because I've been trying to do like trying to do like movie reviews. For example, one movie that I will be rewatching. I don't know if I'm rewatching tonight, but one of these days, man, is the original Stepfather. The original Stepfather, great movie. Love it. The reason I'm rewatching it is because I am putting together a another original versus remake video. As you guys know, I did do the first episode on I think it was back in February, back in Valentine's Day. I pretty much compared. They're not really movie reviews. Uh, it's more of like comparing the original with the remake, kind of shedding a little bit light on each of the movies, like the original and stuff like that. But it's mostly like comparing them. So I did that with my Bloody Valentine. My second episode, I will be doing it with the Stepfather, man. So yeah, you know what? It's kind of like, I know that remake, that Stepfather remake was like, I don't even know why I'm doing it, but I decided to just do a shitty one, do a good one compared to a shitty remake. And yeah, so yeah, I definitely will be rewatching it, but I am gonna be watching some of these movies that I bought. I might watch these first because I actually haven't seen these. I haven't seen these. I think I seen this one of them, but it's been a long time. But I definitely gotta watch these. I actually did go to my used record store, used DVD store, during the weekend, man, and they didn't really have much, to be honest. But I was able to get two films, so we'll definitely check it out. Definitely will show you guys right now. I thought The Strangers was good. That's good, man. Yeah. It's definitely, like I said, it's a good movie as far as a slasher movie. And like I said, it was just cool seeing The Strangers back, man. Like I said, I know The Strangers has grown a nice fan base ever since that 2009 film, or 2008, whenever that was. So yeah, and to me, like I said, my first time watch, I wasn't the biggest fan of the first Strangers, uh, until I rewatched them recently before the new one came out, and I'm like, all right, But like I said, I just think it's one of those movies that should have been by itself, just the first movie. That's it. I already played basketball earlier outside, man. Awesome, man. Yeah. It's always great, man. Definitely be productive out there. A nice game of basketball. I be hooping it here and there too, man, at my local park. So it's always great, man. Just watched Pearl on my movie list. Oh yeah, man, Pearl's really good. You know what? I can't wait for Maxine, man, which is the sequel, I guess. It's gonna be the third installment in the whole, Mia Goth, Ti West movies, A24 and all that. They've been doing good, dude. Like I know I think as far as consistency, they got it on lock over there. Um, and like I said, I think they do a really good job as far as capturing, you know, not just like big budget movies. Like they're actually doing it like the old school routine, which I like. You know what I mean? So yeah, Maxine, definitely can't wait. I will be rewatching it. I mean, I need to re. If anything, I need to rewatch Pearl because X I have seen a nice handful of times. Um, so I feel like X I don't really need to rewatch. But I need to rewatch Pearl, man, because I watched it. I watched it one time when I got the Blu-ray. Uh, I wouldn't say it was forgettable, but I just need to rewatch it. You know what I mean? But it was a good movie. I think Mia Goth really carries on those movies really good, man. So yeah, I mean, that, just by that fact, Maxine might be really good, man. So definitely can't wait for that. Stepfather, Stepbrothers. What's next? You know what? I think there is actually a movie called Stepfathers, right? Or Stepbrothers. I think it's like a comedy movie, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, you know what? I think there's even a stepmother movie. Yeah, because you know what? I think I saw it like when I was going through the titles. I thought it was a horror movie though, But yeah, there was one. What's it called? Damn. Is it Mother's Day? Yeah, I think it's Mother's Day. I think it's like a '80s classic horror movie that I've been trying to get my hands on. Man, there's a few nice As a matter of fact, you know what? I have a I have a Blu-ray coming in the mail. And you know what? I should have waited, but it's all good. I'm gonna just show you guys these that I bought. I have a Blu-ray, man. The Burning. I don't know if you guys heard of that movie, The Burning. I've been trying to come across that movie, but I decided to just order it, man. I think I ordered the Scream Factory Blu-ray. Um, it's one of those out of print movies. I think I paid like $10, like 12, $13. Which I don't really like for titles like that, especially Scream Factory. I really don't mind. But I was, fine enough with a simple DVD release. But I noticed for The Burning, which I think is from 1982, if I'm not mistaken, slasher movie from the 80s. Definitely recommend it. I know it kind of falls under the category of a lot of the copycat knockoff movies from slasher movies from the 80s. You guys know, man, 78, Halloween, a lot of the copycat movies came into play. The Friday the 13th, all these, Bloody Valentine, you could say was under that. In the 80s, slasher movies was at its prime. So The Burning was one of them. But, I actually haven't seen The Burning, but I've heard it's one of those, underrated slasher movies. So I've been trying to, I've been having that in the corner of my head. So I ordered it, man, and I definitely can't wait to get it. I ordered it last week, so it definitely should be coming any one of these days. Um, so uh, so yeah, so I definitely will be showing you guys that one probably on the next live stream. You know, Not yet, Chippy, not yet. I haven't seen Abigail. I really want to. You know what? I think I saw like a little clip yesterday, or I don't know if it was an interview, something. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's a vampire movie, right? If I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I think what's it called? From what I heard, I've read a little bit. From what I heard, it's a really good movie. And for those who are fans of like the older vampire movies, Lost Boys, Fright Night, people are saying, if you really like those classic movies, this movie you will really like. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Like I said, I know Melissa Barrera's in it, which is an awesome thing. Uh, but yeah, definitely can't wait to see it. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too, Joseph. Yeah, Abigail, I have it on my list for sure. There's a few other ones, man. Like I said, this year they've been coming out with a few good stuff. Uh, so yeah, I mean, this year, this especially this month, they've been doing all right. So I'm excited to see Twisters. Oh yeah, you know what, guys? You know what, Joseph? I had no idea they were making another Twister movie. I think it's a sequel, right? Because it's literally called Twisters. Unless it's a remake, whatever. It's kind of like a legacy sequel, pretty much. I had no idea about it, man. You know what? You know how I found out about it? Was it? I think it was late night when I went to go watch Late Night with the Devil. Um, I saw the trailer, man, and like I said, I was like, oh shit, like I had no clue. I literally had no clue. But yeah, I saw the trailer before Late Night with the Devil, and I'm like I knew right away it was a remake, pretty much a new modern version of Twister, But like I said, it's pretty much called Twisters, so it sounds like a sequel, legacy sequel. So yeah, I know that original movie was a classic, pretty damn good film. I'm not like a super, I'm pretty sure those super hardcore fans of the original. I bet some of them are excited to see a new one. But there's also gonna be a nice handful of those hardcore fans that are kind of against the whole direct sequel idea. But yeah, but I can't really speak on that because honestly, like I said, I'm not the biggest fan. I know it's a classic. I don't think I haven't. I don't think I even seen it like at its entirety. I've seen a few. I remember seeing a few scenes as a kid, but that's not really for me to speak on. I feel. But yeah, man. I'm nervous for the new Twister movie. Yeah, Chippy, you know what? Like I said, me not being in that circle of a fan, like I'm worried for these people, Like I don't know, it just sucks. It's kind of like when we get hit with a legacy sequel, you know? We kind of feel like that, especially for like for a movie that like Twister, it wasn't an established franchise. It wasn't this series. Compared to these horror franchises, that we get legacy sequels to, we they have this whole we have a whole franchise behind them. So we kind of know what to expect. Like with some of these horror direct sequels, we could expect the same shit we've seen throughout the whole franchise. But when it comes to Twister, like it's been one movie, right? So I think it's more of like a oh my, like it's people are more like hold on to their seat. Like I don't know, like it's more of like I don't know. But yeah. I had no idea about it, guys, until I saw the trailer for it. Uh, before Late Night with the Devil premiered. Twister's a classic. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Like I said, I haven't seen the whole movie, but it's always been that title, that poster, that movie overall has always been in the top, in front line to a lot, to cinema history, you could say. It's a classic, dude. Like I said, me not, like, I know it's not really a horror movie, but I've always heard of it. I've always heard of it. And you could say it kind of falls into it in some type of category, because yeah, that is horror. Like those tragedy events, like in real life, that is horror. You know? Yeah, man, vampire movie. Yeah. And you know what? I really do like those classic vampire movies. I know at one point, what was it in the late 2000s, right? Mid 2000s, late 2000s. There was like kind of like with the whole Twilight Zone thing came about. The vampire movies kind of like were the trend. Jennifer's Body, all these zombie land. No, not that's a zombie, but you guys know what I mean. But those early vampire movies, man, quite a fan of. Like I said, the ones that stick out to me: Fright Night, Lost Boys, and I think there was one more. Uh, there was I remember there was a nice a nice little few years, a nice run uh in the 2000s, late 2000s, when the whole vampire movies came into craze. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. Definitely looking forward to Abigail. That one is rated R for a reason. I mean, hey, are you talking about Abigail? Yeah, man. I mean, hope definitely glad so. Glad so. You know, glad it's rated R. Or unless you're talking about Twister, the original Twister. You know, Twisters is a sequel. Oh, it's a sequel. Okay, yeah, yeah. Some of the cast from the original have passed away. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so it's not like we're gonna. Obviously, it's a legacy sequel, but it's not like we're gonna get like the legacy characters, right? It's not like it's a like a continuation. Maybe I don't know. I really don't know. But Bill Paxton would have been great in this sequel. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? I feel like yeah, if you're gonna do a direct sequel, legacy sequel, whatever you want to call it, to an original movie, to an original to a classic movie, I mean, I feel like you gotta have those legacy characters. Not like I feel like if they're gonna do this sequel, this follow up or whatever, and it's gonna be a whole different thing, you know, like why even call it a sequel, But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of like it kind of feels more like from the outside looking in, watching the trailer, it kind of felt like a soft reboot kind of sequel thing. Also, we heard we're getting a Blumhouse movie of My Blood. Really? Wait, what? Really? I have not heard about that one. Really, Joseph? Wait, let me reread that. We're heard. Also, have you heard we're getting a Blumhouse movie of My Bloody Valentine? No way. No way. I have not heard about that one. I have not heard about that one. Um, hey, man. I mean, it's not like My Bloody Valentine is this established franchise, but Blumhouse, really? Wow. Damn, dude. I mean, I think I've mentioned it too in my original versus remake video that it would be interesting to see a new My Bloody Valentine, not necessarily a follow up to the original or a follow up to the 2009 remake, but you could say just another one, like nothing to do with nothing, just another My Bloody Valentine. I don't know, but Blumhouse, really? Uh, Interesting, man. I will look into it. I haven't, like I said, I haven't heard about that one, but it's because it came out during the peak cinema of the '90s for Twister. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I know the '90s was a great decade, not just like for cinema overall, not just like horror or anything, but I think in cinema. I was watching like a short the other day, man, like a YouTube short where they were kind of like explaining that the '90s was like it was like the best time to go to watch a movie in the movie theater. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, not necessarily horror movies. We know. I mean, there's a nice handful of horror movies from the '90s. But as far as like other bigger movies, bigger blockbusters like Twister, a lot, man. So that's interesting. Even in the '80s, '70s, dude, I would have loved to experience the movie in the movie theater. GTA, yeah, man, GTA. Yeah, yeah. I know the sixth one is it's really long awaited, man. I think it's been like 11 years right now, yet right since GTA 5. Yeah, man, the hype was really big. I was in fifth grade, man. I think I was in fifth grade. It was really huge. It was really yeah, yeah, it really was. And it's crazy because even like a few years after the fifth one came out, like that talk came right away for the sixth game. I mean, uh, interesting enough, man. You guys know how Hollywood rolls, man. They try to make a buck off of everything. I'm surprised they haven't made a GTA movie. Considering that video game franchise is they're up there. They're top. One of the biggest video game franchises. But I mean, you guys got to remember, at one point, video game franchises kind of outpassed movies, and movie franchises. They kind of became more popular. Um, which you could say till this day it kind of remained like that too, you know. But interesting, man. You know what, Joseph? I can't really tell you, man. I mean, honestly, I could see her returning if they do a show, But as far as another movie, I really don't think so. To be honest, I think they're on to bigger and better things at this point when it comes to a movie. Um, and I don't even, I don't even mean to sound like that because it's not like they got something bigger and better going on than what state we're in with the Halloween franchise. Uh, but yeah, I mean, if she does return, I see her returning like in a TV show or something, like in an episode or something. But but yeah, man, you seen the video I sent you about Daniel? Yeah, Chippy. Yeah, I did see that. I did see that. You know what? It was interesting seeing her. Cause I don't think. I mean, yeah, I think she's done that, right? When she goes to conventions and stuff like that, she still puts on the Jamie costume, right? I'm not sure. Uh, but yeah, Chippy, was that like a skit? What was that? What was that exactly? I just know it was just funny. I saw it. I think she posted it on her Instagram. Yeah, it was funny, man. And like I said, it was just great and weird at the same time. Uh, you know, seeing her, in the Jamie costume as an adult, But yeah, interesting. Daniel Harris, yeah, man, she's great, man. Definitely can't go wrong with Daniel Harris. I have no idea. Yeah, Chibi, you know what? I saw it on her Instagram, and then I saw you send it to me, and then I saw it, but I didn't really pay too much attention. I just kind of, got a little laugh out of it, but I didn't like read comments. I didn't know. I really don't know exactly where that came from, dude. I don't know if it's a skit or something. It kind of felt like a skit. Like, I don't know. It felt like it felt like how it played out. It felt like a skit, but I'm not sure, man. But it was interesting. It was kind of like that day I saw it. It was refreshing, seeing that, compared to a lot of the regular shit, ordinary shit we see every day on the internet. Uh, but yeah, that was funny. That was funny, man. Like I said, man, Daniel Harris. I feel like Daniel Harris definitely does her thing, man. I mean, like I said, she definitely, you could say on hustle mode. She's doing her thing in the conventions. She's doing her podcast, I think, still. You know, she's doing her thing, man. She's dwelling within the horror community, which is great, man. So yeah, man, definitely love clown costume. Yeah, the clown costume from her iconic clown costume. She wears in Halloween 4. Um, she was wearing, and like I said, I don't really, I've never seen her in that costume, in that iconic clown suit. Uh, as an adult, like I said, probably yeah. When she goes to like conventions, but I don't really think so. I don't really think so. That's why I think that video, that little skit, surprised me, like, and really, I was like, it was funny because like it's not like we see her like that every day. You know what I mean? So, oh yeah, man, yeah, the costume she does get in the drugstore in Halloween 4, classic scene, man, classic scene, one of the best scenes in that movie. Oh yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, I think I think it does have potential for sure. I feel like they could still wiggle something within between 4 and 5, uh, or not 4 and 5, but like kind of follow up that Halloween 4 a little better than H5 did. You know what I mean? Just like they ignored Halloween 2, they could ignore Halloween 5. You know, but like I said, it could get kind of like for that to be done. Like I said, I feel it will be more accurate in a TV show, because a TV show, like I said, different episodes. It's more free, more open with the movie. Like if they were to do another movie and it's a direct sequel to H4, like I think it'll be kind of like not confusing, but they're just picking timeline to timeline, messing with it. And like I said, if I feel a TV show is more accurate to do that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, it'll be great to see, you know, Rachel, Daniel Harris come back, you know. But yeah, and I know they're down. I mean, Daniel Harris, I spoke. I believe she even was trying to, like, when I don't know if it was ends after ends, or you know, during the making of the Blumhouse, she even herself reached out to what's his name, Ryan Turek. He's one of like the executives up there at Blumhouse, one of the executives, you know, with the Halloween Blumhouse movies. She even reached out to him and reached out to a few Blumhouse dudes. You know, so she kind of like pitched her idea, you know, and I know some of those executives kind of did back her up, like that dude Ryan Turek. He kind of like he didn't really like he heard her out, you know what I mean? And yeah, so she's been in talks, but like I said, I really don't see it happening. As far as the movie, you know, like I feel like they kind of want to do something different. And like I said, right now, from what it's looking, TV show, you know. But like I said, I think with a TV show, if they, I think it instead of doing like this new TV show, new characters and all that, they should, you know, hit us with a lot of those, you know, you could say untold stories from from those legacy characters. So yeah, man, for sure. You know what, Joseph? I don't even think they paid for it. You know, I know, you know, Jamie, she was scared, you know, because of Michael, and I think they just bounced out after that. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah, you know what? That's funny. I haven't. Most likely, she didn't. They didn't. You know. Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. I know Psycho. Bates Motel was really good. It really worked as a series. You know. And yeah, I do agree. I think it really, because I think the Bates Motel series really, it kind of went, and I haven't seen it. I've seen a few episodes. I haven't really seen it all, but I think it kind of went back to the roots of the original movie, right? If I'm not mistaken, or was it like a prequel? I'm really not sure. I'm really not sure, but it was a good show. It definitely was a good show. Um, and like I said, there's been good horror shows. Scream, the first two seasons, Bates Motel. I really hope some serious creators take on Halloween, man, because I don't want to see sci-fi or these, you know, these channels targeted for, you know, teenagers and kids nowadays to pick up Halloween. Like I really don't, you know. And like I said, that when I think when they mention Halloween, what do they say? Halloween TV show, uh, the universe. Same thing with the Jason. You know, they're gonna do a Jason universe. Like I cringe, dude. Like it reminds me of like some like the Chucky show. You know, like that's what I feel. That's what how I kind of take it, you know. So like I said, man, I really hope some serious people take on Halloween and not just, you know, drag it against the wall like Don Mancini has done with Chucky, man. You know, I don't know. Yeah, man. Happy Memorial Day, man, for sure, man. Definitely appreciate you guys tuning in. It's completely separated from the original. Okay, so okay, also it's its own thing. It's its own thing. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah. I feel that's what they should do. Either it's a movie, whatever franchise. It's either a movie or a show. They should do that instead of trying to direct sequel the original or whatever, or trying to reboot it. They should do, something new. And maybe, and you know what, Chippy, I maybe that's why Bates Motel worked really good, man, because it's not like they were trying to piggyback off those original movies. It's not like they were trying to, follow it up, or tell an origin story, or the shit they do now with the franchises. Like, and yeah, look at Scream, the show. It worked really good. We had a nice cast uh carrying it on, man. And like I said, it had nothing to do. It wasn't really a remake. What had nothing to do with the Wes Craven Scream movies. None of that. So yeah, and you know what? I just think that's the best way to go about it, man. With a lot of these franchises. But we're just gonna have to wait and see, man, what happens with Halloween and Friday the 13th. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna be showing you guys some of these new scores. Like I said, it's really not much. It's only 3. I showed you guys. This one on the last live stream, right? The Ringu, the anthology of terror, comes with the 4 films that inspired the American remakes. The main Ring that everyone knows and loves. And yeah, it only comes with 3 though. Here it is. I'll show you guys one more time. So yeah, it comes with the original Ring. The main reason I bought this is because I wanted the original Ringu. Love the original Ringu, man. I think I like it more than the 2002 remake. But yeah, it comes with the Ringu 2, which I think I have seen as well. Comes with the third one, or not the third one. It's Ringo Zero. I think it's like a prequel, and it was supposed to come with the 4th one as well. But instead of the 4th one, it includes 2 of the Ringu O or Ringo Zero. But I really don't mind, man. For only $10, like I said, I bought this just for the original because I've been trying to get my hands on the original for quite some time now. So I definitely have to get this, man. Yeah, I think I also have. I'm gonna get into reviewing these, the original Japanese versions of Ringu, Ju-on, which is the original Grudge. Maybe like reviews and kind of compare them, because yeah, I know I grew up with the American remakes. Like I said, 2000s is my era. So later on in life, when I discovered the originals, like really made me enjoy. Like I really like the originals more than the American remakes. I remember because me and my sisters really into like the Japanese. Like they're really creepy movies. That category of horror, creepy. My sister's really into it. So we grew up watching a lot of this shit. Like she's the one who put me onto the original Ring, the original Ju-on, because it's more her. She was terrified of those American remakes more than me as a kid. So of course, man, once we grew, we ended up watching the originals. So and we loved them. So yeah, Ringu. Next, okay, here's the one I actually bought last week, and I couldn't find it. Actually, it was in my car. Misery, man. Misery with Kathy Bates, classic movie. I did not pay that much for it at all. I think it was only like $6. But yeah, these price tags are crazy. But yeah, man, I got this at FYE. Misery, classic movie, man. I haven't seen it in a long time. I don't even think I've seen it, to be honest with you guys. But of course, this is adapted by from the Stephen King story. So this is a Stephen King story, and of course, man, Kathy Bates, she plays a hell of a killer. So I can't wait to rewatch it. This is one I might rewatch tonight. Okay, and here's the 2 I bought over the weekend. This is another one I haven't seen. and I can't wait to watch, man. Uh, I think this is from 1963, the original Haunting. I know. I think I seen the remake with Liam Neeson, the 1990s remake. But the original Haunting, man, definitely been trying to come across this one. I know I'm not. You guys know I'm not the biggest fan of ghost horror. Haunted houses. But if we're gonna be honest here, The Haunting definitely set the stage for that whole category, man. Haunted house movies, ghost stories. This is what set the stage, and from what I heard, people still consider this the best haunted house ghost movie of all time, and some people consider it one of the creepiest horror movies. Um, it's more of like a horror thriller. Um, and yeah, man, I really can't wait. I actually did see a few clips of it already. Can't wait to watch it, man. The original Haunting. Even the dudes who work at this record store, at this DVD store, he was ringing me up, right? And he's like, "Oh, you have one of my," he picked this up, and he's like, "This is one of my favorite horror movies. This is my favorite horror movie of all time." And I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, He's like, "Definitely don't watch it alone, and definitely don't watch it at night or something like that." And I laughed, and I'm like, "Interesting." Like he was kind of surprised, like me as a youngster, picking up a classic older movie like The Haunting. And I told him, "Yeah, I haven't seen it. Been hearing about it. Been trying to get my hands on it." I told him about the Liam Neeson remake, and he's like, "Yeah, for sure." He's like, definitely his favorite horror movie, and he's like, definitely, because I'm kind of like a regular there. They know me. He's like, definitely next time you come in here, let us know your review. So yeah, man. I mean, they kind of hyped me up. They kind of hyped me up to watch The Haunting from 1963. This is a Robert Wise production. I think he started mentioning like about the director. I think he did like the original West Side Story he mentioned, and I think he also mentioned it's based off, what's her name? I forgot her name, Shelley something. Uh, this is inspired by that original novel by Shelley. I forgot her name, but I think the original novel is, I think it's called The Haunting in a Haunted Hill, something like that. Well, pretty much that novel inspired a lot of these movies. Like I said, this was the first adaptation of that novel, and I think there's a show right now based on that novel. I think it's called the same title as the book, The Haunting in a Haunted Hill or something like that. Um, and yeah, there's been a lot of movies after that. Like I said, this one really set the stage. Was the original, the first adaptation. So, like I said, man, considered one of the best ghost haunted house movies. We'll check it out, man. Definitely we'll check it out. But yeah, man, that's the original. Okay, and here's the last one, uh, which I just bought it for the heck of it. It was $5. It is priced at 9.99. Uh, but the Blu-rays are half off, so I got it for $5. And you guys been telling me about this movie, Megan. I've heard. When did this come out? Like last year, right? Or 2 years ago? 2023. Damn, it really does. It really does not feel like it came out in 2023 or 2022, something like that. Um, but this movie, man, like I said, I really wasn't in a rush to get it. Like I said, some of you guys did recommend it to me because you guys were surprised that for the type of movie this is, like you guys, were surprised that this was actually good. Uh, and yeah, like I said, just by the movie being the movie that it is, it's never caught my attention. And like I said, I was eventually gonna buy it, you know, and like I said, my this was exactly my plan. Uh, Also with a lot of movies that I'm waiting to see at these record stores, like Megan, for $5. That's when I'll snag it. I'm not gonna spend 20. It's crazy because I think Walmart still has this for like 20 bucks, 15 bucks, and obviously I'm not gonna do that. So yeah, I'm waiting for a lot of movies to hit the used record stores. You know what other movie they had, which I was gonna get, and I should have, because I don't think I would have got it cheaper anywhere else. But I really didn't even bother because I've heard nothing but terrible about it. I'm like, screw it. And I think it was gonna be like 15, because it was priced at 25 bucks, I think. Yeah, it was priced at 25 bucks. And half of that, because the Blu-rays are half off, so that would have been like 15 bucks, right? I suck at math. 12, 13 bucks. But yeah, I'm like, nah, I don't think it's worth that much. And that was Pet Cemetery Bloodlines, which is I think it came out in October, right? Last October, this past October. I think it's a prequel to the original Pet Cemetery. But yeah, I passed on it, and I just grabbed Megan. Like I said, $5. I'm waiting for Thanksgiving, to hit the record store so I could get it for $5. So yeah, like I said, I wasn't gonna get it cheaper, so I bought it. Might as well. Uh, I'm literally not in no rush to watch this. I'm gonna be watching these for sure, man. So those are the new scores, you guys. Like I said, the record store didn't really have too much this time. What time is it? They didn't really have much, man. But like I said, Megan's a movie that I've been trying to get for a cheap price, man. So that's why I had to get it. That's why I had to get it. So yeah, I mean, I will eventually watch it. I will eventually watch it. Uh, there was a nice handful of you guys, man, who did recommend me Megan. Oh, okay, I see through. Okay, yeah, because that's one thing I know. I know that, of course. He is a younger Norman Bates in the show. He's a teenager. But yeah, but I really wasn't like clear. I wasn't really sure if it was a prequel or like kind of serves like a prequel, but obviously its own thing, right? You know what? I mean, Blum. I know. Like I said, My Bloody Valentine. It's not like an established franchise. Even the original. I love the original movie, but some people don't really view the original like a cult classic. Like, obviously, yeah, it is a cult classic, but to a lot of people, it's not like a great film. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I mean, I know it's a slasher movie. I don't know. I really don't know. I can't imagine a Blumhouse movie like a My Bloody Valentine Blumhouse movie. I don't know. It could work. Like I said, it's you could say it's another dumb slasher movie, but I don't know. I don't know. I just think Blumhouse should just do their own thing, man. Leave these classics alone. Yeah. Oh yeah. I think they did have a maze on that. Like I said, I know there was a show that kind of like it might have been that. I think that maze could have been that. But yeah, there's been a lot of adaptations, TV movies, TV series of that original haunted house novel. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I actually didn't even go to horror nights, man, during COVID. Yeah, yeah, I didn't go back till it was all like over, right? Like in 2023, right? Yeah.
I still haven't seen Megan. Yeah, man. Yeah, me neither. Like, I don't know. It's just it didn't like to me in the beginning. It was like a rip off the Child's Play remake. But obviously, man, Megan came out and it surpassed that. Like Megan. Like I think they're doing a sequel to Megan. But yeah, dude, it definitely outshined that AI Chucky remake. So yeah, it worked really good with Megan though, and I think James Wan directed it, right? If I'm not mistaken. We're getting Megan 2.0. Yeah, yeah, I think I heard of that. That we're getting a sequel. The Megan show at Horror Nights wasn't too bad. Yeah, man. Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, yeah, that was pretty cool. I like how they played it out. That whole Blumhouse. You know where the Shrek house is at Universal. That's where the Blumhouse little show was at. They had the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, dude. That was great. I loved it. They had props from The Exorcist Believer. Of course, was the movie that just came out at that time. The animatronics. It was just dope, dude. I love that Blumhouse. Even though, like I said, the Megan dance wasn't bad at all. I liked it. Yeah, man. I really hope. I mean, like I said, I haven't heard about it. We'll look into it, but I really hope that's not the case, man. I don't know. I just think Blumhouse should do their own thing. And I know they're doing the werewolf. What is it? The werewolf, right? The werewolf remake right now. Universal Monster Werewolf. Yeah, man. I know they did the Invisible Man remake, which was pretty good. I haven't seen it, but I guess it was good. People liked it, but yeah, I don't know. We just gotta wait and see what happens to with the new Wolfman Blumhouse movie. I think Lee Whannell's behind it, so I guess we have some hope there. He was behind the Invisible Man as well, man. So yeah, definitely we'll give it the benefit of a doubt because Lee Whannell's behind it. But yeah, man. I mean, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for today's live stream. Just wanted to hop on here really quick, give you guys a little live stream. Like I said, man, hope you guys are having a good, happy Memorial, having a good Monday. Like I said, we definitely commend those who, salute those who definitely did their thing, man. They're definitely to be celebrated on, today. But yeah, man. I mean, that's gonna be pretty much it. Definitely let me know what you guys think about, the new scores. And yeah, definitely we'll be on the hunt for a few more, man. Hopefully this week I'm not too busy. Don't got too much going on, so I could go out there and hunt for a little bit more Blu-rays, new scores and stuff like that. Uh, and yeah, definitely can't wait for the next live stream. So yeah, if we get hit with any news this week, any important horror news, definitely will we'll hit you guys with a new live stream. So thank you guys for watching, man. Hope you guys have a good one. You guys take it easy out there. It's the Michael Myers signing out.